Mountain Dew. They'll figure out which dews are overrated and rave about the flavors that they love. With a ranking scale that's way too complicated. It's Mountain Dew they're connoisseurs of. They'll compare different flavors of Mountain Dew. Make OGs and newbies go toe to toe. They'll tell stories about their crew and share the scores with you. They're Bob and Phil, and they are the Mountain Dew.
Okay, how are we starting?
The same way we always do.
I'm Phil.
I'm Bob.
We are
The Mountain Dew. Our best one.
That was pretty good.
Man, we didn't stutter. We didn't say the wrong name. Got our names correct this time. Good deal.
All right.
We are back. Still in Colorado.
Still in Colorado?
Still together. As you can tell, we're sitting. This isn't some kind of illusion or
split screen
trickery.
We are in person.
In person. And today, we are going to...
We're going to be sampling, tasting, testing, rating Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
This is the drink, for years, I have claimed to be the disgrace to the Mountain Dew label.
I know there's lots of people out there that love it. For years, neither of us have been a fan.
At all. I mean, not even close.
We got real excited when it first came out years ago. We went to Taco Bell to give it a try. Took the taste test. Whew. We were like, "Why is it? What are they doing?"
Yep.
And then I didn't drink it for years.
I didn't either. And then I was at the store and they had it like in Walmart, and I was like, I probably called you and said, "You're not gonna believe this, but Mountain Dew Baja Blast is in Walmart, like being sold in cans." 12 packs and stuff. I said, who's paying money for this?
Yeah. We assumed that they had made a big batch and sent it to all the Taco Bells and nobody was ordering it and it just stayed in the machine for years because no one was drinking it. Apparently there's a lot of people who really like it.
And now they bring it back during the summer, every summer.
So
find it in stores. So here we are.
We are going to give it a shot. I still haven't had Baja Blast in a long time. However, I was at Taco Bell the other day, and it was during the summer. So like half a year ago,
yeah.
That's the other day. They gave me a free Baja Blast Freezy. Is that what they call them there? It's like the slushy, the icy thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't want that. And I was like, sure, I'll take that.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, okay, I'm not going to like this. Maybe, I took a drink and I was like, that's not bad. And I drank some more. I was like, that's actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah, you called and told me. And I was like, no.
It was good enough that I called and told him that it was not bad.
Nope.
And so I'm really curious to know.
Negatory.
Was it just the Freezy that tasted okay to me? Or is this going to be all right? I'm really curious to get into this and see if it's changed from the first time I had it, probably 20-something years ago, somewhere around there. What's going on?
I'm kind of noticing that, like, I'm kind of
right
like fitting in.
You look a
some
little
kind of matching here.
You look a little
Baja Blast.
Tropical lime to me.
Yeah, you probably can't even tell it when I hold it here. Can you?
It's a little more green than your shirt, but it's
similar.
It's similar.
All right. So again, we have 6 categories. 6 points per category, 1 being our least favorite, 6 being our favorite, for a total of 36 points.
Once again, the categories are appearance of the drink, taste and smell, mouthfeel, packaging and design, name, and dewiness. All right.
Are we going to change these up?
We can if we figure out something else works better.
So every time we do this, we start with appearance, and I start talking about the label and that, and then you're like, no, that's packaging and design. Should we? I don't know. I'm a slow learner, so I can't ever get them put together.
Maybe we should change the order and put packaging and design first before we even. I mean, that's the first thing you see is that packaging design.
Yeah.
Before you get into the drink.
Yeah,
we should do that. We should move next time.
Next video, it's up at the top.
We don't have to stay in order. Let's rate the packaging and design.
Let's do it. This is gonna be We're gonna go through mouthfeel twice. We're not even gonna have the name on this video, and it's just gonna be awful. We have to stick on the plan here. We got to come on down the sheet. Okay. If we start bouncing, we're done for.
All right. True. Okay. So, appearance of the drink.
So that is the color, the consistency, complement the flavor and name, and does the dew appear appetizing? So I'm going to say yes.
It's in a clear bottle. You can see the color, nice and unchanged. You know, they're not hiding the color with another color of plastic. So.
Yeah, like we found out last night.
Yep. So yeah, it's kind of a tealy blue, tropical blue looking.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of green tint to it, a little bit of blue. I like the color of it. This color is.
I do. Yes. Yeah, it is. It looks. I don't know the right word to describe it, but when you see it sitting there in the refrigerator with all the other ones, my eyes are. This is the one that my eyes kind of go to every time, and I'm like, that one looks it. That's it.
It looks refreshing.
Yeah,
it looks refreshing. It looks cool.
It's got a wave.
Yeah,
that's packaging and design.
That's packaging design.
Here we go. See, gosh, dog.
All right. Okay, so I like the appearance of this. I gave it a 5 in appearance. I think it looks really good. I like the color. I like the transparency of it. I like I like how it looks. I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 5, and then I changed it because I don't want to be the same as you, so I moved it to a 6.
Okay.
Because my eyes, when I said that, I was like, yeah, you're right. Every time I looked at the refrigerator over there, I was like, man, what is that one? And I even went over there and looked at it. I was like, oh, that's Baja Blast. And then I was like, oh, dang it. Why is that the one I'm drawn to? Because I know I don't like it. So, but yes, the color, I think it's a neat color. And the appearance is a 6 for me.
All right.
Bam.
Let's blast these open here.
Oh. Got too much lotion on my hands. Can't even open my tackle box.
All right. So now we're moving on to the taste and smell.
Yeah. All right. What does it smell like? Is that lime? I think the citrus blast from the UK Mountain Dew was more limey.
Mm-hmm.
Than that.
I honestly, I think this smells very dewy. I smell strong dew flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And not a whole lot else. Like,
no, there's something else there.
There is something else there. After I said it, I smelled it. It definitely smells dewy, but there's something going on. You can't wait to try it, can you? Go for it. Oh.
I might swallow before I spit that all over everything.
I don't know how big a screen you're looking at, but if the screen is big enough, you might have seen some dribbles go straight down his chin.
I missed my mouth there for a second. Dang it. Fail. And now I don't know what it tastes like because I was too busy trying not to blow it all over the screen here with the camera. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, so to taste, It's not. I don't remember what it was, but I knew before it was an immediate no.
Yeah.
And now this one, do you think they changed it?
Maybe. If you're a knowledgeable Mountain Dew aficionado, comment in there. We had this at Taco Bell when it first came out, and it was terrible.
It's actually enjoyable.
It is enjoyable. I feel like I've been cheated for the last 20-something years here by not.
It hadn't been out for 20 years, has it?
It has to be about 20 years.
No, Code Red's only 20 years. We need to look. We need to do some research before we do this.
We should do some research. When did we try this, though?
I don't know.
I mean, it had to be.
Was I here?
Probably. It was probably when we were either in high school or like a college summer or something.
Code Red was the next Mountain Dew, right? Didn't they have like Mountain Dew Cherry, and then they discontinued that, and then like a couple years later, Code Red came out. I thought that was the second color, the second flavor. No,
I don't know. I don't remember the order.
I don't know either. We're gonna have to get a timeline.
I can remember the Taco Bell we were in when we tried this. It was right.
We were together.
We were together.
Oh wow!
Taco
Okay.
Bell, Arapahoe, and I-25. There's a little Taco Bell there. We were in there. Got Baja Blast. We were excited about it.
The Arapahoe and 25. I'm sure we went there to get some Mountain Dew. It wasn't during the Star Wars stuff. I don't think we had Baja Blast and Star Wars cups.
I don't know. We're going to have to research this. If anybody knows when Baja Blast came out, put it in the comments. Save us some time.
Yeah.
Help us figure out when this came out, when we first tried it. I remember we
help us find out when this delicious Mountain Dew came out.
And let us know.
Because
did the formula change from the first day to what we have now? Because
this is... I'm actually going to finish this.
This is a 5. I'm putting a 5 for taste and smell on this because I enjoyed the taste.
So there's a dew. So the dewness, which is another deal, is going to be there. But it's not a lime. It's the Baja. I think the Baja was a lot stronger before or something. Is there a coconut in there? What are the... So yeah, for sure, this is way better. And I have to apologize probably to Mountain Dew because I've been poor-mouthing them for having this on their deal and selling it in stores and all that kind of stuff. And then also I accused some people of having bad taste buds when they would tell me, oh, I love going to Taco Bell because they got that Baja Blast. Like, that is the worst drink ever made. What is wrong with you? So whenever this one came out, this one's delicious. The first one that came out, I'm saying they're two different ones because this is post-COVID, though. Yeah, I don't know.
I agree with you, though. I got to apologize to some people. There's a guy that works at my grocery store. I buy a lot of Mountain Dew, and he, like during COVID when they would bring it out to your car and stuff, he'd bring out bunches of Mountain Dew, and he'd say, hey, you really love Mountain Dew? And he was real excited about it, and he'd be like, yeah, that Baja Blast is my favorite. And I would just ridicule, man, that stuff's trash. You gotta try some real good drinks. Let's try some of this Code Red. Try some... I would always just kind of rag on him a little bit for being so excited about Baja Blast.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah, now I got to go back and be like, hey, let me buy you a case of Baja Blast here, and so, just to make. I got to wait till summer, I guess, to buy him a case of Baja Blast. But that's good. It's good stuff.
That is really good.
Yeah.
All right. So something that we didn't do on the other one. Well, I don't think the UK Mountain Dew would go good with anything because it was just bad.
That's true.
Flat bad.
Okay.
This is supposed to go with Mexican food.
Is it?
Well, it's Taco Bell exclusive.
Okay.
Originally.
True.
Tex-Mex. What is Taco Bell's Mexican? Tex-Mex, whatever it is. That's probably what they've decided that was what it was going to go with. But I didn't think it went with anything. But I think, man.
If we had some
Could this knock something out of the
Soft
top
tacos,
3? This is really good.
All right. So, okay. Since we brought up Taco Bell, we're going to diverge a little bit here from this Baja Blast and tell a Taco Bell story.
Are you telling it?
We'll tell it together.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Do I?
Bob referenced it in one of the other videos. We were laughing so hard, and he just no one else caught it, but me.
That's right.
But he gave a reference. He said no meat or cheese. But the thing is, he's laughing so hard you can barely understand that it's no meat or cheese. So here's where that comes from. Boulder, Colorado.
Coach Prime.
Coach Prime's headed to Boulder.
Hashtag play my theme song.
So years ago, we were in Boulder, Colorado. The two of us and
Crackenberg.
one of our buddies. Right?
Matt Caldenberg.
Matt Caldenberg. We call him Crackerberg because somehow he got the nickname.
Yeah, he had a bunch of names, but it's
Lots of names.
It's locked in on Crackenberg. It's
Yeah.
been crack for a long time.
Right. So we're the three of us are in Boulder. It's late night, really late, 2 a.m. So almost 2, I guess. And we're hungry, and we're like, well, let's go find something to eat. About the only place that we see that had any activity going on was Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was a line of cars trying to get through the drive-thru, probably 20, 30 cars deep, maybe.
Yeah. We
sat in that Taco Bell drive-thru line for an hour and a half. Once you got in the line, there were cars behind you. You couldn't get out.
Yeah.
You were stuck in there.
We were like, this is not worth it. And we were like, we're
Can't
stuck.
get out.
We're pinned in.
So we get up, we order our food, and we're laughing and goofing off anyway.
It's late. You're slap happy.
Yep, exactly. We get up there, we order the food, we get in the car, we start to drive away, we pull over in the parking lot to eat, and Crackenberg's in the back seat.
No, he was driving.
He was driving?
It was his car, wasn't he? Didn't we drive up there in his car? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Who knows?
Anyway,
he is
go ahead.
crying, laughing uncontrollably. And we're like, what? And then he's like,
holding his soft taco.
He's holding his taco up. And he's like, he says no meat or cheese. But he's laughing so hard, he can't get, like, there's not enough air coming out to actually form sounds. It's just like squeaks coming out of his mouth. And we're like, what? And he's like, no meat or cheese. No. And he's like, and he keeps saying it. We're like, what? He's laughed. And we couldn't get, finally he got it out. No meat or cheese. Yes. All he had was a shell with lettuce in it. And so we're like, oh man, that's terrible. Like, well, we're not gonna wait another hour-long line to get that fixed. Like, he's like, well, I'm going up to the window. So he jumps out the car and goes running up there, and the people, so the one car pulls off. Well, he's straight line at the window. And the car that just got their food is pulling off. Well, you're not paying full attention while you're in the drive-thru because there's not a lot of traffic. There's nothing going on. Well, that guy or girl, whatever it was driving, really wasn't paying attention and didn't see this pedestrian coming in right in front of him. And that dude started to go and almost hit, or maybe did, I don't know. It was really close to hitting him.
It was close. I mean, it was a slow speed.
Yeah,
wasn't going to hurt him or anything.
But yeah, it was close to hitting him, and he got up there. They gave him a taco, I guess, and we came back, we ate it.
And now whenever we're laughing hard, someone will say, no meat or cheese, and we laugh.
Yeah.
Continues.
That's right.
So, I do think where we were going with that, when you mentioned Taco Bell, the first thing that came to my mind was a soft taco. Tasted that in my mouth. I'm thinking, man, this would be really good with a soft taco.
Okay, so I am kind of getting like a coconut, and that's probably the Baja. There's some sort of tropical, right? Mm-hmm. It says tropical lime, but is tropical its own flavor and then lime is another one? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or does tropical lime one flavor? I think it's tropical and lime.
Are there limes that are not tropical?
Yes.
Are there Arctic limes?
Yeah.
There are?
If you grow them in the Arctic. I don't know. Where do you grow limes? I know where you get avocados from, Mexico.
I've never grown limes.
But I don't know where lime. Oh, Well, they got in Louisiana. They got like fruit trees in Florida and stuff like that. So is that tropical?
I don't know. My uncle in California, he's got lemons on his trees.
A lemon and lime are pretty much the same thing. They just change colors, right?
You might have just offended some lime people. I don't know. Are there lime people?
You put the lime in the Coke, you nut,
Yeah,
and drink it all up.
that's true.
Right? I like it. I am. So foods that I would drink this with while I was eating has expanded immensely tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I
would say
I'm getting a coconut, like a, I don't know if it's not a real coconut, like the artificial coconut,
right,
like a suntan lotion.
Yeah.
Smell, but I'm getting it in my as I'm swallowing it.
Okay.
So it's like getting up in there somehow.
Okay.
And so this makes me think of like, and that's probably why it comes out during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's hey, we're having a good time. We're going to the pool. So I'm thinking hamburgers, hot dogs. You're having a barbecue. Friends are over. You're at the pool, whatever. You're camping. I think that would go good. I think that would be, man, it's really good. Can it be?
I'm not. I see what you say about tropical. I don't know that it's coconut. I do. Excuse me.
I associate that smell because I think we had a coconut sunscreen,
yep.
and then that's what I smell, and that's what I kind of it's just for a brief second. It's not a full taste. It's like you swallow it, and then just for a second, there it is. You're like, oh hey, there's that.
Yeah,
takes me back to putting some sunscreen on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if that I would have described it as coconut because I feel like coconut's usually just kind of a strong flavor, but it definitely has a tropical feel to it.
Yeah.
That little taste. I get that same thing.
I'm gonna drink this whole thing if I don't put this lid on. So.
All right. Let's move on to the mouthfeel.
Did we do taste and smell?
I did taste and smell. I gave it a 5.
It? You did?
I gave it a 5.
I didn't rank it, did I? Because I don't even have anything circled.
Well, you better circle something and rank it.
Taste and smell. I'm going with a 5 as well.
A surprise 5 from both of us.
Yeah. Like, I could drink this a lot more.
I could too.
And too bad it's winter. And now we won't see it again for
we can go to Taco Bell. I
don't like the fountain. It's too much, and you messed me up on some Mountain Dew mixtures tonight, and it was terrible.
We went to a barbecue place tonight. The
barbecue was amazing. The ice cream, fabulous.
GQ. If you're ever in Colorado, find yourself the GQ barbecue. There's a couple locations.
Lakewood, North Glen, Highland Ranch.
And there's one at the
Bronco
Stadium, and one at Folsom Field. Coach Prime, go get you some barbecue. GQ.
Yeah.
But if you guys are familiar with the free Coca-Cola Freestyle machines, right? You get up there, you push the button. I want Coke, and I want some cherry flavoring in it, and you fill it up, and you get your drink. So they have. It's not called a freestyle machine because I think that's probably
copyright.
Right, copyright thing that Coke has going. But at GQ, they have a machine that has Pepsi and Mountain Dew, and you can add flavorings to it. We will probably have. There's a little video of Bob using the machine,
screwing it up.
Yeah, we will probably post that on our channel somewhere. But you can choose Mountain Dew, and then they have 4 flavors that you can add to Mountain Dew. So cherry, vanilla, strawberry, and lemon. So that's what Bob's mentioning.
And I did the cherry Mountain Dew, and I was like, okay, that I can kind of get a Code Red taste with this. That's good. And then you were trying all kinds of different mixtures. So then we went back
with the freestyle machine, you can add cherry to Coke, right? Or you can add grape or whatever like that. But with this Mountain Dew, you can add all 4 of those at the same time. So I tried a strawberry, cherry, vanilla, lemon Mountain Dew. I tried
strawberry vanilla.
I like the strawberry vanilla. I don't typically.
You didn't do all 4, did you?
I did do all 4.
Oh,
and I didn't not like it.
I thought it was bad.
I liked the lemon. I liked the. I thought, man, I wish they kind of had 8 more flavors that I could add and try different things.
I would like the orange.
Orange. That would have been good.
Yeah, there's not enough live wire out there, people.
But apparently the fountain mixture, he tried just the regular Mountain Dew first without any add-ins and thought it was off.
It's off a little bit, but
so
that's normal, right? To me,
for a fountain.
Fountain is going to be a little bit off. The mixture doesn't come right. You know, that's why a can and a bottle is, to me, the best way, because it's
consistent.
I think they monitor it at the bottling places, but coming out of that machine, who goes around and tests those? We talked about that while we were eating. I said, who comes around and actually like test what the flavor is of that stuff coming out? Because someone needs to.
Mountain Dew, I will. You can pay me to be that job. Send me to restaurants to taste Mountain Dew. We'll expense some lunch and dinner every once in a while, and I will do that. That sounds good to me.
All right, mouth feel.
Mouth feel.
Which means judge the physical sensation of the dew in your mouth, including the tongue, roof of your mouth, and how's its aftertaste. So right now, I don't know, I think I'm losing some points. But it might have been just what, God, here we go.
I like the aftertaste.
I like the aftertaste immediately, but I'm talking about now, if we talk here for a little bit, and it might be that we're in Colorado and there's no humidity at all, and like my skin is like shriveling up on me, and yeah,
he's got his chapstick rough. Sitting right here on the table because his lips are drying out.
Terrible. It's cold. It is freezing. It is 36 degrees right now, on its way to 21. No.
Bob's freezing cold. We're driving around. People are just walking around in t-shirts and out riding their bikes and stuff. And Bob's like, it's too cold for that.
Yeah, people here are crazy. Yeah, so the mouthfeel is good. There's no like pull back. Before it would have been a 1 for sure. So it's much higher, right? But I just think as we go on, I look at mine? I looked at it. That's not changing what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with a 4. It is pleasant. There's no
nothing unpleasant.
Yes, yeah. It's like it's just smooth. It's very smooth. Now, is there any carbonation in there? Is the question.
See, there's not much carbonation in this bottle. These 2 bottles of Mountain Dew. Let's shake it up a little bit, see what happens.
Okay,
now
a little bit.
Now again, it's December for us right now, and these came out in the summer.
2 years ago.
They came out in the summer. This was not this last summer. I bought these the summer before that, and they've been sitting here waiting for this to be this visit to happen. So they're a little aged. They're a little flatter than maybe they would be if they were fresh.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna really try to hold that against it, because I think that we both can kind of see we'll kind of know what it would taste like if there were a little bit more bubbles to it.
All right, packaging and design, my favorite one. The one that
I didn't rate the
what?
I didn't rate the mouthfeel. Did you say your number?
Yeah, didn't I say 4?
You said You said a 4. I hadn't said my number yet.
Well,
I gave it a 5. The aftertaste is good. It stays around just long enough. It doesn't feel sticky or anything like that. Like it's good. It's fresh and it feels good. So I gave it a 5 on the mouthfeel.
Let's go to my favorite now. Okay. I just tried to shortcut you and get on to this one. It's the packaging and design. The one that no matter what we're trying to rate it on, I fall into this packaging and design. The packaging and design is a teal color. The Mountain MTN kind of fits in with that same deal. Still the red dew. Are all dews red?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll have to take a look at that. They got a wave, a beach ball, another little splash of some water over on the other side of that. And I like it. I like it. Now, this is where some of our categories go together, right? Because the name is Baja Blast. So is Baja Blast because we're having a party and this is the drink you want to have? You're at the beach, you're at the pool, you're having a blast? Or does the blast supposed to mean, hey, we're going to blast you with some
Flavor?
which I think they blasted us when it first came out with some flavor and it was bad.
Yeah.
But this is not a blast flavor.
Right. It's a smooth flavor.
It's a smooth, but it's old also. So we don't know what we're dealing with. But packaging design, I gave it a 4 as well. Also, that's not right. I'm not supposed to say as well or also because he hasn't given it anything. I looked at mouthfeel and had a 4, and then I said packaging as well as a 4. So, excuse moi. Let's let him rate it. Talk about his packaging.
I'll say it.
He's the designer.
I gave it a 4 as well.
There we go.
I like the color. I like the wave. Mm-hmm. I really like this teal color of the bottle. The top, the lid on there, I think is nice. I think it's fun that it's different. I gave it a 4 instead of something higher because I kind of wish there was a mascot on there.
Yeah.
You know, a surfing lime or, you know, something like that. I think that would be pretty awesome.
I don't think it's lime.
A surfing taco. It's a Taco Bell original.
Yeah.
Right? Put a surfing taco on there.
Mm-hmm.
How cool would that look? Because the taco almost looks like a surfboard anyway. Put a surfing taco on there.
Yeah.
And
then underneath it say no meat or cheese. We're just lettuce in this thing. All right.
But yeah, I like the wave. I like the colors of the teal. They have a lighter green, like a lime green, I guess you would call it.
Yeah. It's like 4 different shades of green. It almost looks like.
Right. Like kind of a teal, then like a half tone of teal, and then like a lime green, and then like a lighter half tone of lime green.
So do all the Bajas have a central flavor that connects all 3 of them or 4 of them?
Like you mentioned, the Baja flavor.
Yeah. Is that something that's there?
You know, a couple summers ago when they had the 2 Baja flavors, and I mentioned them to you earlier, and I can't remember the name. There was one of them was Baja Fresh, one of them was
Baja Clean. So fresh and so clean.
Ain't nobody. I felt like the first few Bajas I had a similar flavor.
Okay.
And then the Baja Gold came out and the Baja Mango Gem. I felt like those were different. I didn't recognize the Baja flavoring in those.
We might have to do a whole Baja show next summer.
Yeah, maybe.
Just the flavors all together instead of just each individually. I think we're going to need to do that too, just to compare some of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
We should also do some blind taste tests.
We should do some blind taste tests.
That'd be fun. I would pour you one, and then you would drink it blindfolded.
Right.
And then I'll get those snowballs.
Or we can get.
And if you keep saying you guessing what it is, every time you guess wrong, I throw a snowball at you until you get it right.
Could be fun.
All right, the name Baja Blast. So we kind of mentioned it the last time talking. What does all that mean? I think it works. Baja, Taco Bell, making a run for the border.
Yeah, you think of that Baja California along the west coast there of Mexico. Like I think the Baja name fits, especially with the Taco Bell link to it. Mm-hmm. And I don't mind the blast. Like we said, it doesn't quite blast you with flavor. It's more smooth than a blast, but I think it fits. Yeah. Baja Blast. Like,
what do they call that when you use the same letter?
Alliteration.
Yeah.
The 2 B's, the Baja Blast.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's alliteration.
And Taco Bell Baja Blast.
Taco Bell Baja Blast. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the name is correct, and I'm going to give the name a 5.
Did I give my number?
No.
I circled 5 as well.
Okay. There we go.
And I kind of like it. The name is cool. I think the packaging is, I think it all goes together. I think it flows
consistent with the taste.
well with what it is. Man, I'm just surprised at how much I like it, because I was really...
Look at me. I'm about to finish this thing.
I had to put the lid on it a few times, so I didn't. All right, and then the last one is how dewy, the dewness. How dewy is it? Can you taste the dew, or is it just another soda piggybacking the Mountain Dew brand? So when we first smelled it, there was a Mountain Dew smell.
I can taste the dew. It definitely is dew. How do they describe it here?
Yeah.
Dew with a blast of natural and artificial lime, tropical lime flavor.
Yep.
So I definitely think it is. I can taste the dew with the flavor.
Yep.
I think my dewness is a 5. I think.
Well, I oughta. I circled a 5 also before he did, so you don't think I'm just copying him.
And I peeked at his, and I didn't want to peek at his, but I did on accident. But I was already thinking 5, so I had to just stick with
This
it.
is a really high score for a Mountain Dew that I was, for however many years, somewhere between 25 and 10 years, I've been pour mouthing it.
Right. I may have called it dog water at some point. Even.
Well,
That, which is actually kind of a cool name. I think if there's something that doesn't taste good, not for this. This is good. Now my Baja Blast is empty, and we're not even finished with the video yet. I mean, Bob's doing
I can't
doing some
math.
numbers over here.
I'm terrible. I apologize. What'd you put? Did I do it wrong?
Let me add yours up.
Yeah, do the math for me.
No, you got her. You
I
got it
did?
right.
Okay.
All right. So we, after some mathematical calculations, we both have the same number.
It's a good score.
It is a good score.
Really good score.
We both rated Baja Blast, Mountain Dew Baja Blast, as a
29
29 out of 36.
out of 36.
That's
Surprising. Golly. Unbelievable. I am now...
I'm a fan of Baja Blast.
Yeah, there's nothing to say. Other than I'm on board with the Baja Blast now.
Bob's Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's Baja Blast. Say that 17 times fast, but you can't do it. All right. That was a good show. I think we both were surprisingly surprised. Put that together. Let that rattle around in your head for a minute.
Now,
Yeah, I really don't know. I'm almost speechless with it, because I was prepared to be like, yeah, this is a 1. Yeah,
Right.
terrible.
exactly. I was
Terrible.
same. I was prepared to say, hey, this one looks really cool.
Yeah, and you think it's
tastes
going to be
bad,
amazing, and
tastes
then
bad.
it knocks you on your rear end because it's so bad. And now I got a 29 out of 36, and we got to say thank you. Thank you for sticking around this long. If you made it this long, then you are a Dew fan, all right? And we appreciate that. We do like your subscriptions, comments, and hit that thumbs up, like. Is what they have? Is there a like button? I don't know what it looks like. Thumbs up, probably. Hit it all. Get on our social media, follow, tweet us, Instagram, slide into our DMs. That might be kind of fun.
Recommend us to your friends.
Yeah,
You know
share
someone
this.
that likes Mountain Dew? Share it with your friends. I was telling Bob today, not too long ago, I had a buddy over that was at my house doing some electrician work. and he saw a bunch of bottles of Mountain Dew that I had saved in my storage room downstairs. And then the next time I saw him, he said, "Hey, you inspired me." He said, "I now have a collection of Mountain Dew." He's like, "I can't believe how many I got so far. My mother-in-law's buying Mountain Dews for me for Christmas, and hard to get ones, buying them online and stuff for him." And so, yeah, share with your friends, people who love Mountain Dew, people who just want to hear some goofy stories. Like,
that's right.
More the merrier.
Come hang with us on the next one.
I'm Phil.
And I'm Bob.
And we are
the Mountain Duo. Slam it!
Let's go.
Boom. Let's go.